I won't use like any other body wash. Like, we were out of Necessaire, like they hadn't sent the body washes yet, and Chris and I just refused to shower.
This video is sponsored by Necessaire. However, all thoughts, feelings, and opinions are my own.
Hi, welcome back to The Golden Prescription. This is your source for professional skincare knowledge on YouTube. My name is Nye, LA Beautyologist on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm your friendly neighborhood esthetician. Welcome back. Now today I have for you a review of my favorite body care line, Necessaire. I don't think I've honestly ever had a favorite body care line. There's some products that maybe I've used in the past here and there that I've enjoyed, but like as terms of like a full line, a full like product philosophy, everything is rare that I actually like everything in a line. So we're going to go through every single product that Necessaire has to offer, and I will honestly review it for you. They have a lot of stuff here. It's a lot of good stuff. I think I'm just gonna go in the order that it goes on your body. I think that makes the most sense. And in that case, we're starting with the body exfoliator. Now the body exfoliator comes in two scents, sandalwood and eucalyptus, and then there's also a fragrance-free option. So there are 3 body exfoliators you can choose from. Now you know my philosophy, no scrubs on the face. For the body, scrubs are excellent because the skin on the body is a lot more resilient than the skin on the face. A lot less pores, a lot less oil glands, and it's just thicker. So overall, it can handle something more abrasive like a scrub. What is amazing about Necessaire scrub is that not only is it a physical exfoliant, but it's also a chemical exfoliant. So this makes it a treatment for like keratosis pilaris, hyperpigmented skin on the body acne, just dry flakiness. This is amazing. You guys know I love chemical exfoliants, but let's talk about the physical exfoliants first, because there aren't a lot of physical exfoliants that I like, to be honest. I generally find physical exfoliants too abrasive. Sugar, salt, walnut shells, apricot shells, they're all going to just scratch at the skin and just cause more inflammation. Jojoba beads, for example, they're soft and squishy and round. Like you can feel them, it almost feels like they're actually doing something, but they don't really do anything. So I hate jojoba beads in terms of like an exfoliant. It's just not it. This, I swear Necessaire stalks me, because they literally put my 2 favorite physical exfoliants in here. I only have 2 favorite physical exfoliants. They're both in here. The first one is polished pumice. Pumice is a very soft, porous rock. It comes from volcanoes or like lava. It's a rock with like little holes in it, and you can exfoliate like your feet and your body with it. Polished pumice is what they use in here. Polished pumice is extremely effective for exfoliating the body. It also contains charcoal powder, which is a great exfoliant because it's soft. Again, charcoal is a lot like polished pumice, where it's a rock with like holes in it. It's very porous. So it also absorbs, like, I don't want to say toxins because that's kind of ambiguous and I just don't like the word, but it will absorb like dead skin cells and oiliness from the surface of the skin. So that's going to be really helpful if you have body acne on your chest, on your back. Very common. But polished pumice and charcoal are amazing body exfoliants, and they're both in here. It makes me so happy. Not only are the physical exfoliants amazing, it also contains salicylic acid, lactic acid, and glycolic acid. I'm sure if you follow me a lot, you are very familiar with these acids, but let's go over them. Salicylic acid is oil soluble, so it's going to be able to penetrate the pores. Again, if you have body acne or even keratosis pilaris, this is going to be very helpful for you because it's going to be able to exfoliate within your pores. Glycolic acid is more like a surface exfoliant, very small molecule size. It works very quickly. Pores is just staying on the surface and refining the surface of the skin. And then my number 1 favorite exfoliant, lactic acid. I love lactic acid because it's also a humectant, so it's gonna bind water into the skin, so you're both exfoliating very gently and softening and hydrating the skin at the same time. Of course, other ingredients in here include like glycerin, also a humectant, very high up on the list actually. Glycerin is right after water, 1, 2, 3, 4. Glycerin's like the 4th ingredient on here, so it's very, very hydrating for an exfoliant, which is very rare, like a physical exfoliant. What else is in here? Sodium PCA, another humectant. Tocopherol, which is vitamin E. Niacinamide, vitamin B3, both will help fortify the skin, make sure it's very healthy, encourage healthy cell growth, encourage your skin to retain moisture. This one is sandalwood, my favorite scent. There's also eucalyptus. Typically, I hate scents. I'm so picky. Typically, I don't like scents. I find them to be they give me a headache, like if they're artificial. Sometimes they'll be too strong. I don't like florally scents. I don't like vanilla. There's a lot of very popular scents that I don't like. Sandalwood is I'd call it a warm, woodsy scent. I think it's a very sexy scent. It's very unisex. It layers well with other scents. This product washes off, so like the scent doesn't really stay on you. But I find it to be very light and warm. Unisex, so like it's a little masculine, but it's also soft. I've been using Necessaire for like exclusively for like 5 months now, I think. And I won't use like any other body wash. Like we were out of Necessaire, like they hadn't sent the body washes yet, and Chris and I just refused to shower. I mean, we showered, but like it wasn't as luxurious, you know? No, eucalyptus is like a true eucalyptus-y scent. It's not very strong, it's definitely soft, but you know eucalyptus, it's more minty, it's more like, look, I'm fresh kind of smell, where sandalwood is like, yeah, I'm fresh. You know? That's the best. I hope that made sense, because I don't think I understood it myself. You want to exfoliate on dry skin because it's going to give you less slip than when your skin is already wet, and you'll be able to actually get more dead skin cells up. The body exfoliant, because it has chemical exfoliants in it and physical exfoliants, it's going to be super effective. I'd recommend only using it about 2 to 3 times a week. It was going to be more than enough. If you have KP, like I said, 2 to 3 times a week, more than enough. If your skin is already soft, there are people out there with soft skin, like I don't know what that's like. If your skin is more sensitive, I'd probably say start with once a week for like a couple weeks and then work your way up. Next, we go to the body wash. Again, the body wash comes in 3. Sandalwood, my number 1. Eucalyptus, and like fragrance free. So fragrance free is super important if you have skin sensitivities like eczema, if you just are sensitive to essential oils, which is what Necessaire uses as a fragrance. And they're color coded, which I think is just so cute. So it's like if you give them as a gift, you can just match them up and they're all like cute and matchy-matchy. The black one is just sexy, you know, because black is just All Necessaire products contain what they call their multivitamin complex. Their multivitamin complex is vitamin A, which is like retinol. It helps speed up your cell turnover. Vitamin B, niacinamide, helps your skin retain moisture. It keeps inflammation down, prevents hyperpigmentation. Vitamin C, which helps collagen production. It fights free radical damage in the skin, which increases aging. Vitamin E, which encourages healing in the skin. Omega fatty acids 6 and 9. Omega fatty acids are the lipids in your skin that help keep your moisture barrier intact. There's also antioxidants in here. The best way I can describe Necessaire's body wash is like using a facial cleanser on your body. Like it genuinely feels like something that's supposed to be on your body versus just like some regular soap that you're using to just wash off dirt. Like this genuinely feels like you are treating your skin properly. You're treating your skin on your body like the skin on your face. I love that. Obviously, as an esthetician, I've had a very hard time finding body washes, and I cannot name you a body wash that I've loved ever. They're too fragrant, they're too cheap, they dry out the skin, I just don't like them. But this one is amazing. It's the only body wash that I will ever use. Whenever Necessaire decides to stop sending me them, I will still buy them because I'm obsessed. Again, fragrance-free is going to be very important if you are prone to eczema, psoriasis, skin irritations, contact dermatitis, rashes, hives, things like that. So I love that all of their products have a fragrance-free option. Look out for brands that say unscented. Unscented doesn't mean that it's fragrance-free. So those words are important because sometimes brands will put like scents in to mask bad smelling stuff. So in a fragrance-free product, it means nothing is bad smelling and that there are no fragrances. And the fragrances that Necessaire do use are just essential oils, so I love that as well. Now for their body lotion, right? So you've exfoliated, you use their body wash, it feels like a facial cleanser, and now, actually, no, you don't use this yet. You use their body serum. I know I sound really dramatic talking about Necessaire because I know people are like, there's no way you actually love this stuff this much. I do though, but I really do. This is their body serum. This is my favorite body product. I love exfoliants, so like, I love this, okay? I love exfoliants, but I've used other exfoliants on my body. Never used a body serum. I've never used a body serum. Why? Because brands don't make body serums. They don't realize that layering hydration is imperative for keeping your skin healthy. I talk about layering hydration a lot, especially in terms of the face, because I mean, this is really like this is my playground. But layering hydration allows your skin to absorb water in different layers. It's going to bring humectants into different layers, and it's going to allow products that you apply afterward to absorb better. This is really important when you're using like actives and exfoliants on your skin. So I talk a lot about layering hydration. Obviously, you need to layer hydration on the body too. So typically, you know, like what I'd say for layering hydration on the body would be like use a lotion and then use an oil. But lotions are still kind of thick. And if your skin is very dry, or honestly, if your skin is not that dry and you don't really use lotions that often, but you want something like a light hydrator, this exists. I'm so happy that it exists. It's more like a gel-like formula, but it goes on like silk. I already applied this earlier, so I wasn't ashy for this video, but I'm applying it again because I'm obsessed with it. Thank you, Necessaire. I swear, I'm telling you, like, they stalked me. I don't know how they knew that I wanted that. If you watched my body care video, I actually used their sex gel as a body hydrator because I applied it and I was like, ooh, this is a nice formula. All the ingredients can go on the skin. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, like, you think they stalked me? You think it's my idea? This is 5.1 fluid ounces, so it's a lot. It's very big. This is my hand. This is like, it's the size of my head. Like, it's a very big bottle, which is amazing because you're going to use a lot of it. You don't need to use a lot of it, but you're going to use it every day because it's amazing. So, like, honestly, just picture it, right? Picture it. You've used your exfoliant and you're nice and smooth, right? And then you've used your body wash and you're nice and clean, right? And now your skin is like butter, like a baby's behind. And then you apply the body serum and now you're like a dolphin, right? You're like drip too hard, like your skin is just supple like peach. And now you just seal it all in. Body lotion. You got the visual, right? I know this is a great visual. The body, now you're like a dolphin peach. What I love about the body lotion, I also love the way Necessaire names their products. It's so straightforward and just honest and beautiful, and like they don't like play around, you know? Like the packaging is like simple, but it's beautiful, but it's not like super fancy, you know? And their names are like, this is the body lotion. This is the body wash. Like, it's not, I love it. Anyway, Now the body lotion again has the same multivitamin complex. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin E, omega fatty acids 3, 6, and 9. I want to talk more about omega fatty acids 3, 6, and 9. The body can't produce these, so you have to eat them or apply them topically. They're also like imperative for the skin's healthy function and building your lipid barrier and making sure that your moisture barrier is intact. This is a very thick moisturizer, but I wouldn't call it heavy by any means. It massages into the skin beautifully, and glycerin is very, very high again on this ingredient list as well. It also contains shea butter glycerized, which means it, you know, has the benefits of shea butter, but it's not like heavy and greasy and gross like shea butter is. There's jojoba seed oil, metal foam seed oil, which is amazing for the skin. It's just such a beautiful blend of humectants and occlusives, fatty acids, vitamins. Like, it just feels good to the skin. It feels like you're using facial skincare on your body. I don't think like any other brand has really like delivered that experience before. You know, they'll go with something that's very heavily fragranced or something like glittery, or, you know, it's purple because, you know, it matches the packaging, or it's cute, but like this actually feels good. Like, it does good for the body. Last but not least, since I'm going of order of the way these things go on the body, right? So like now you are this beautiful, glistening, hydrated, well-scented, peachy dolphin. And then we have the sex gel. I always feel weird talking about the sex gel, which is funny because like at one point in my life I wanted to be like a relationship and sex therapist, and I watched my favorite real sex therapist, Shannon Bodrum, on YouTube like every single day. So I shouldn't feel weird about this, but I do. I'll unpack that later. But this is the sex gel. I talked about this also in my body care video as well, but I just think it's really cool that Necessaire just added their sex gel, and their slogan is like for your body. So like they just care about the stuff that you put on your body. Like they didn't make it some like othered weird type of like, oh, it's lube. Like, no, like sex is important for the body. It's great for the skin. It releases all these endorphins and oxytocin that makes you more healthy, and boosts your immune system. It makes your skin glow. Like, there's actual like benefits to having sex. Many things can make natural lubrication difficult for people with vaginas, and this sex gel is beautiful. It's amazing. I used it as a body serum before they had a real body serum. You can see that it's very runny, it's very light, and I just rub it into the skin because all the ingredients are also amazing for the skin. But it feels natural. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't smell like anything. It has like a little bit of wateriness to it, which is very natural. Like, it feels like any natural body fluid that may be around during sexy time, after childbirth, during menopause, where natural lubrication can be difficult. Different levels of hormones on the body are what control stuff like that. Fans in the room, AC if it's too cold, like all that stuff. So don't feel weird about like whipping out your sex gel. It's a great addition to your life and to your bedroom, as are all of these Necessaire products. I really love this stuff, and you guys know me, I very rarely talk about products, so you know, like, I'm actually in it to win it. Every time someone uses this, they tweet me and they're like, nah, and I'm like, told you. But thank you for watching. This is my review of all my favorite Necessaire products. Well, it was all the products because they're all my favorite. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to holla at me in the comments. I will leave a code for you guys down at the description box so you can get discounts, like when you're buying your holiday gifts and things. But if you buy it for anyone, like, please buy it for yourself, honestly, because you will love it. My mom I love her. She's gonna laugh when she sees this. She's the ashiest person I know. Let's just keep it real. She is the ashiest, driest person I know. We're Jamaican, you know, she grew up in the tropics. She now lives in upstate New York. It's extremely cold. There's not a single Vaseline, shea butter, like nothing works for her. So I'm gonna get her the full Necessaire set, and I will document the progress, because I trust these products and I absolutely adore them. I love the formulas. They completely like fit into with my philosophies. I think Necessaire stalks me for ideas, because I just don't understand how they always get it so right all the time. Thank you for watching. My name is Nye. This is The Golden Prescription. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at LA Beautyologist. And if you're interested in any skincare services at my skincare studio in Beverly Hills, you can go ahead and visit labeautyologist.com. You guys are beautiful and amazing, and please remember that if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. I'm trying to put these down now. My babies. Peace out.